Starbright Family Fun Center. Nobody remembered seeing it being built. One week, the empty field beside the highway was just grass and cracked pavement. The next, a towering building covered in glowing stars stood there as if it had existed forever. Every person in town insisted it had always been there, except a few. Those people couldn't explain why family photographs showed birthday parties inside Starbright years before it supposedly opened. The ribbon-cutting ceremony began at sunset. Children laughed. Parents smiled. The mascot waved. At exactly 12 a.m., every clock inside the building stopped. Not slowed. Stopped. The music continued. The lights stayed on. But time itself refused to move. The first thing anyone noticed was the silence. Every arcade machine shut off at once. The bumper cars stopped in the middle of the floor. Even crying babies became silent. Not because they had calmed down. Because they were staring at something behind everyone else. Parents turned. Nothing. When they looked back, several children were gone. No footsteps. No screams. No open doors. Just empty shoes where they had been standing. Security rushed to the camera room. Every monitor still worked. Every hallway appeared empty. Except one. Camera 7. It showed the main lobby, filled with people. The same people who were currently standing in the security room watching the monitor. The camera was showing them. Only they weren't watching the screen. They were all standing perfectly still, facing the camera, smiling, one by one. Every person on the monitor slowly raised a hand and waved. Nobody in the security room had moved. Then the screen went black. The exits still existed. They simply refused to leave. Families pushed through the front doors, only to find themselves walking back into the prized room. Firefighters broke windows. Outside was another hallway. Someone climbed onto the roof. Above them was another ceiling. The building had stopped existing in any normal way. The mascot returned. Its costume looked almost identical to before. Almost. Its eyes never blinked. Its smile never changed. It greeted every family by name. It remembered birthdays, favorite games, pets, conversations that had happened years earlier. Things no stranger should ever know. It never chased anyone. It only walked. Slowly, patiently, because somehow, it always reached them. Hours became days. Days became weeks. Phones still had full batteries. But every call connected to the arcade speakers. The only voice anyone heard was cheerful. Thank you for spending forever with Starbright. Eventually, the survivors stopped trying to escape. Not because they gave up. Because they forgot there had ever been an outside world. Parents couldn't remember their own last names. Children couldn't remember their homes. The building slowly erased every memory that wasn't Starbright. When someone asked, "How long have we been here?" nobody could answer. Sometimes a new family would appear. Nobody ever saw them enter. They would simply be there, laughing, holding balloons, excited for a fun afternoon. The older visitors would try to warn them. But every warning came out sounding like applause. Every scream became laughter. Every cry became music. The building decided what people were allowed to say. The only thing that still worked correctly was the exit sign. It glowed bright red, always pointing toward a door. The door could never be reached, no matter how close someone came. It remained exactly the same distance away. If you drive past the old highway after midnight, you might see Starbright Family Fun Center glowing against the darkness. The parking lot is full. Children are running inside. Music drifts through the fog. The sign flashes. Now open. The town says it burned down decades ago. There is no road leading to it anymore. So if you ever see it, keep driving. Don't slow down. And whatever you do, don't look in your rearview mirror, because if the mascot is waving at you, it means it already remembers your name.